Alright, I've got a couple updates to the library that I just wanted to make everybody aware of. So a couple days ago I put out an Infinity Blast style, which used color change to represent a collection of the 6 Infinity Stones, and then you actually had the ability to control your blade as if you were running with all 6 stones. So I had a few requests for other ideas on that. So what I'm doing is, instead of making a brand new style, there's actually going to be 2 new enhancements that you can use, and you can put them on any of the blades you want. Now, for the best effect, you're going to want to choose one of the silver variations. This one will be using the Death Star Blast because that's the most similar in terms of the overall effect to the actual blast coming out of the Infinity Gauntlet. But you can put it on any of the base effects you want. If you choose the color effect, obviously certain colors won't look good on it. So my recommendation would be to use one of the Energy Pulse styles. You could use a Fire Blade, you could use an Unstable, but do it in the silver color, and then you'll get the best out of it. So the first piece of this puzzle is going to be, there's a new Preon, which is going to be called the Infinity Stone Collection, and it's a variation on the Spectrum Absorb. So what's going to happen is you're going to collect the 6 Infinity Stones into your hilt. You'll see them not only as they collect changing at the emitter, and then once the Preon's done, so this Preon, just like all the others in the library, is defaulted to 8,000 milliseconds. But then once you have all 6 stones, the blade will ignite, and then when the blade ignites, there's a new emitter effect, which is the second enhancement that you add, which is the Infinity Stone Emitter with Blast. And what that is it creates the Infinity Stones in your emitter, and as you turn the hilt, you'll select through all 6, similar to the Infinity Blast style I have. And then as the emitter has the stone color, and then it has a power blast running up the blade, and both will respond to the turning your hilt. So the Preon does not respond to the turning your hilt. The Preon is a set order that will run over a set time, and you need to have a Preon sound file for this to run. Like I said, the default is 8,000 milliseconds. If you don't have that, then you wouldn't be able to use it. But let me show it, and then I'll show you the emitter effect also. So again, this is a silver Death Star Blast blade style, and then it's got the new Infinity Stone Collection Preon, plus the Infinity Stone Emitter with Blast emitter effect, which both of those are selected in the enhancement screen. So that was the Preon. Now, in this version, now the emitter effect is going to react to the 6 Infinity Stones. So as you turn your hilt, you'll go through the 6 Infinity Stone colors. And the emitter section will change the color, and then the blast that runs up the blade will also change the color. That's one of the reasons you want to choose the silver blade, so that you can actually see the color effects. But just turning your hilt now gives you that power of that Infinity Gauntlet to select which of the Infinity Stones you want to have active. So you got purple for power, blue for space, red for reality, orange for soul, green for time, yellow for mind. And then you'll go back around. And just turning your hilt now gives you that ability to go through all of the Infinity Stone powers. So you can actually build this your own way. So you can choose whatever base style you want and still get the Infinity Stone capabilities. And then with that Preon effect, you have that actual assemble. But this now is just a straightforward enhancement and customization you do to your blade. So you can kind of play around with it and mix and match and put them together. So now this is up on the library. So again, you'll pick your base blade style first. And as I said again, just because I know I'll get questions, this is the Death Star Blast in silver. And then in the Customize Enhance screen is where you'll pick your Preon, and you'll pick your emitter. It's called Flair Emitter Effects, and it's going to be in there. It's called the Infinity Stone Emitter. So that's this variation, and this one responds to turning your hilt to go through the 6 Infinity Stones. And then I have another and so then there's also another new emitter effect, and this one is Duncan actually asked for this one. So it's I'm calling it the lightning emitter with bolts. So what happens is on this one you've got kind of a lightning effect at the emitter, and then there's going to be sporadic bolts of lightning running up the blade. Now again, this is an emitter effect. You would apply this over any bass style you want. So I'm just running a blue audio flicker because the blue contrasted with the white looks the best. But you can, again, choose any of the bass styles you want, and then choose this as your emitter effect in the enhancement and customization screen. And this is the new lightning, so it's a lightning emitter with bolts, and those bolts run, they're kind of randomized in terms of speed and how often they occur, but it'll just continuously run up the blade, so it's a blast of lightning up the blade, and it's just kind of meant to be erratic. Now you can change the speeds and the timings. These use transitions. So if you are familiar with the crash course videos, you can go in and edit them. So this is another new emitter effect that's been added to the Customize Enhance screen. So hopefully it's to your liking. But again, everything you can customize and play around with. The idea of the library is to just kind of get you started. So hope you enjoy.